Then we can start the action. So as a lifestyle coach, what I first do is help tell people to take a step back before they move forward and identify their whys. Okay, does that make sense? And I want you guys just to stretch. Okay, you don't have to do anything much, but I want you to really, really think about your body and feel it. Because if you've been sitting at your desk all day and you haven't stretched, or you haven't moved much, I'll bet you this feels pretty darn good. Does anybody stretch on a regular basis?
Not on a regular, I try to, just try.
Okay. I stretch all day long. All day long. I shouldn't say all day long. I'm stretching.
She's really
Nobody's going to give you the time. Nobody's going to give you the time. You're going to have to take it. And you have to consider yourself important enough to take that time. Okay? So you have to value yourself. But unfortunately, we feel guilty doing that. Right? If you got a lot of things to do, and you want to say, I want to go to the gym, or I want to take a walk, don't we sometimes say, I can't because we don't think we're important enough? Yeah. If you're exercising, and you don't want to exercise, you know how you're going to feel when you're done, right? It's always just getting started. It's making that first movement. That's why I tell people, don't think about running for 3 miles or walking for 2 miles. Think about getting out and putting your shoes on. Just go that far. That's all you need to do, because once you're up, you put your shoes on, you walk out the door, the rest is easy, right? It's that, ugh, that's the hardest part, because they wanted to get them out of the house. So it's kind of like the lunchroom becomes the junk, you know. Let's throw all the stuff we don't want, and you know what? An hour later, it's gone, right? Because you come in to get your cup of coffee, right? And you see it there, and you had no intention, you weren't hungry, you had no intention of eating anything, you didn't even want it, and quite frankly, it tasted pretty bad, but you ate it anyway. You walk in to get a cup of coffee, you walk out licking your fingers. So it takes a while, and that's where lifestyle change comes in. Because if you're doing it just to get to a goal, and you don't have the intention of maintaining it, you know, then it's probably not going to happen, right? So if you decide to do it for the rest of your life, then it doesn't matter how long it takes. You can enjoy the ride because you're making changes that you enjoy. Once you figure out what's your why, once you take that time to really evaluate, and I'm saying every time you say no to movement, every time you don't stretch when your body wants to stretch, every time that you pull up and try to get the closest parking spot, ask yourself why you're doing that. Every time you mindlessly pick at all the food, you know, every time you shovel food in instead of sitting back and enjoying it. Every time you do those things, pay attention. Pay attention. If you can watch yourself and watch your actions, you'd be surprised. That alone will improve your habits.